Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Backyard Baseball 2003 Shake and Bake Challenge. This is essentially a challenge where I take a team, I put it in snailmemes.com. I appreciate you making it, Jibbo, and I just have to go with whatever team I'm given. So for anyone that doesn't know, using snailmemes.com, I figured I'll explain this with the gameplay. Using snailmemes.com, you can change both yours and the other team's rosters, and you can play as CPU kids. However, there's an option called Shake and Bake. I'll probably link Jibbo's video down there because he probably does a better explanation. So you can essentially get your notepad, paste the coach file on there, and just upload roster and then just change willy-nilly what you want. But there's an option of shake and bake where you can switch everyone around, where it just automatically just randomizes all of the rosters, and that's pretty much what I'll be doing for this new series on 2003. I'm gonna just take a random team from the RB Build League, because if I make one, if I make my own coach file here, it just puts random mush. But if I use one of those teams, it actually gives me coherent words in the notepad. So what I'll do is I'll just essentially randomize the teams, and I'll just have to play from there. I'll just have to make do with whatever team I was given. Well, with the explanation out of the way and how this will work, I'll probably put it in the description as well. It's time to play ball. Since I'll be focusing on the team itself, I won't be talking through the gameplay. Well, with the intro out of the way, hope you guys enjoy. Oh, and by the way, I won't know the team until I see it, or until I see it on the coach panel here, which I can already see Maria, Tome, and I got Cheryl. So yeah, so I won't look at the shake and bake, and I won't see until, well, so pretty much we'll see at the exact same time. But enough of that, let's play now.
What time is it? Well, it's time for backyard baseball, of course. Hiya, folks. Welcome to Backyard Baseball. I'm Sunny Day, along with my broadcast partner, Vinny the Gooch. Folks, we're gonna bring you the best in baseball today. Home runs, triple plays, strikeouts, live action from some of the hottest players in the league this season. The best in baseball. Boy, you're sure enthusiastic today. I had a good breakfast. Going head-to-head in today's game are the Houston Astros and the Kansas City Royals. I tells you, Sonny, the kids today are getting soft. When I was a boy, we didn't use these fancy bats when we played baseball. And we used our fists to hit the ball, yeah. And no rainouts for us, by golly. We played in 40 feet of snow every day, and we loved it. Let's play some baseball already. The Royals have a huge following here. Let's hear it for the Royals! All right, let's play ball! Pitching today is Amanda Hellerman. This kid could be real intimidating like out there on the mound. I'm glad I don't have to face her. Tina Herrera steps up to bat. All right, let's get down to business. We want a batter, not a broken leg. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Make like a carpenter and nail it.
The target goes up, and the offering.
You
Strike! Looking good. We want a batter, not a broken
like a carpenter
and
nail it.
batter. Strike! Hey, batter. Solid right hook. Nobody else. So wing takes her stretch
Get
and
your
the
red hook.
offering. Down she goes. Whiff. Amy Bostwick steps up to bat. This girl looks like she's all business out there. Hey, batter. From the windup. So wing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. That was hotter than a 3-alarm tamale. And the count is 0-1.
Get your red
Takes the
hook.
stretch and the throw. Now that's what I'm talking about, Sonny. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Sliced it. And the count is 0-2.
Make like a carpenter and nail it.
Here's the motion and the delivery. Swing. Popped it up. Springs up and makes the catch. She's out of there. Barbara Jones steps up to bat. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. 2 outs. Hey, batter.
I think your bat's got
Here's
a
the
hole in
motion.
it.
Fire. So wing. Strike. Hey, batter. So takes the stretch and the offering. Pop fly.
Come on.
Jumps. Got it. Nice one. That's an out. We've shut them down in this inning. Halfway through the inning now. Gretchen Hasselhoff up on the mound and ready for action. Jabberjaw is a southpaw who can really wow him with her left hook. Adrian McGurk steps up with nobody out. So wing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Batter. A swing to left, and it's a foul ball. No out. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Stretch. Hey, batter. Swings. And the runner is safe. Jim Thome comes to bat. Jim Thome hits the ball as hard as I've ever seen it hit. Runner on first. Nobody out.
This one's going out.
Batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. And delivers. Batter. Whiff. Hey, batter. From the windup. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Strike. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. And the count is 1-1. Wing. Takes her strike. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. And that's an out. play. All runners advance 2. Cheryl Reynolds steps up. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Whiff. The stretch. The delivery. Hey, batter. Sliced it. Whiff. Hey, batter. Swing. The windup. Hey, and delivers. Steal. Hey, batter. Oh, hey, batter. We want a batter. Hey, batter. And the batter. A long fly. That one's going away back. Goodbye, baseball. That one's never coming down, Sonny. Never. PJ Sharif comes to the plate. Hey, batter. Whiff. Into the motion, throws it. Hey, batter. Swing. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Ball 1. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. Swing. The windup. Hey, batter. Swings. Ground ball up the first baseline. Let's go, Blue! And it's an out. Amanda Hellerman comes to the plate. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. 2 outs. Swing! The target goes out. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Ground ball. Sent them scrambling. Say, oh, I thought maybe, but then no. Horace Young steps up. I gave this kid some pointers in back. Hey, batter. Pays off. Runner on first. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. Into the windup. Batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those. With 0-1. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. And drove one deep. Bye-bye, Mr. Baseball. Please, sir, may I have another? Maria Luna up to bat. Don't underestimate the power of want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. Here's the pitch. Hey, batter. Strike. Swing. Hey, batter. Into the motion. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. A blooper in foul territory. 0-2. Hey, batter. Swing. She's set. She delivers. Hey, batter. Pegs one. She's safe. Arlene Perez comes to the plate. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. They have a runner on second. 2 outs. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. From the windup, pitch on the way. Not a broken ladder. And a foul ball. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. High, ball 1. Swing. Looks like we got a little control problem. Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Swing. Fires. A swing ball. Swing! Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Swing! Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. Brenda Markart comes to the plate. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken leg! Hey, batter, batter, batter! She sacks and delivers! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Ground ball. Sent him scrambling. And makes it to third. Adrian McGurk steps up. 3 on with 2 outs. Swing! We want a batter, not a broken leg. She delivers. Ball 1. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken leg. Looked like a good pitch to me. Hey, batter, batter, batter! 1-1 with. She sat. Hey, batter, batter, batter! That was ball 2. And the count is 2-1. Swing! Swing! From the stretch. The delivery. Batter, batter, batter! That was ball 3. 3-1. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! From the windup. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Steer. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Batter, batter, batter! Wings. Popped it up. Let's go, Blue! Trip and fell. And she scores! Lost her footing, and she's caught in a pickle. Let's go, Blue! She scored! Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Jim Tomey comes to bat. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Hey, batter, batter, batter!
This one's going out.
Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Swing! High, ball 1. Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. And a foul ball. And the count is 1-1. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Here's the windup. Swing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter! She said, hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! And the count is 3-1. Swing! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Let's see if he goes to his We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Swing! The delivery! The swing! 2 left! And it's a foul ball! He hits the ground! We want a batter, not a broken ladder! Swing! We want a batter, not a broken ladder! The target goes out, cuts to the plate. All I can say is, hey, batter, batter, batter!
I knew I should have picked basketball.
And that'll do it in the first inning. 2 left on. Chucky Flinder steps up. Hey, batter, batter, batter! She's ready for the delivery. That was ball 1. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Swing! Into the motion and the pitch. Hey, batter, you got a pee in your bonnet? Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, batter, batter! Hey, batter, you got a pee in
Make it
your
like
bonnet?
a carpenter and nail it.
Ground ball. Skips 1 to the shortstop. Throws it to first. Out! Serena DeMonte steps up to bat. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Make it like a carpenter and nail it.
The target goes up. The delivery. Swing! Right! Hey, batter, batter, batter! You gotta have a good hook in this league, Sonny. 1 out. Swing! Takes the stretch. She delivers. Looped up. Jumping in the air, and she gets it. She's out of there. Oh, yes! Dan Olafson comes to the plate. Hey, batter. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. Strike one. 2 outs. Hey, batter. Whiff into the windup. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Right. We want a batter, on the heat. Not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Hey, batter. You gotta the target goes out and the pitch. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Cheryl Reynolds steps up. She can just smell a hit here, Sonny. Hey, batter. Swing. Serenity hey, batter. This girl is one of the best relievers around, Sonny. I mean, she can just slam the door shut here. We want a batter. Pitch on the way. Strike one. And the cat batter. Hey, batter. Oh, from the stretch. And the delivery. Hey, batter. And drove it to deep left. See ya! Man, that kid can hit. One time, I saw her knock a ball clear out of the park and into a passing convertible. Boy, was the driver surprised. PJ Sharif steps up to bat. I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley either. Alleys are scary. No out. Swing. She's ready. And the delivery. Sliced it. Whiff. And the count is 0-1. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. Into the motion and the delivery. Hey, batter. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. Nobody else. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter. And delivers. Hey, batter. On. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And he is safe. Oh. Amanda Hellerman comes to the plate. Right on strike. Right here. No I can tell. Swing. Hey, batter. Swing!
I've seen tougher looking
She's ready.
players in my
Throws it.
ballet
Whip.
class.
That's the foul. Hey, batter. In the ball. Nobody swing. Hey, batter. Swing. Takes the stretch. The delivery. Hey, batter. Foul. And the count is 0-2. Swing. Whiff. The windup. Here's the pitch. The swing. That's a foul. Hey, batter. Whiff. Ready now, and the offering. Swing. Rounded into center field. That's a slow roller. And he's out. She's out of there. Horace Young steps up to bat. 2 outs. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Players in my ballet class.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. He's out of there. And that'll close up the second. The Royals are ahead, up by 7. Colin Clinker comes to the plate. This girl looks like she's
Get
all
your red
business
hot.
out there. Hey, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Strike one. Hey, batter. From the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball. Oh, yes! He scoops it up, throws it to first. That's it for her. Ron Bourne steps up. 1 out. Hey, batter. She's set. Pitch on the way.
You pass
Swing.
last.
Strike one. Looked like a lefty.
I used to be able to throw a hit that went
Swing.
20 feet up
Whiff.
and broke right above your
Hey,
shoelaces.
batter.
Hey,
No.
batter.
0-1.
We want a batter, not
Hey,
a broken
hey,
ladder.
She's ready.
You
Here's the
pass
Hey,
last.
batter. Fouled one back.
Hey, batter.
She's ready. Cuts to
Get
the
your
plate.
red hots.
Swing. Popped it up. Oh, she grabs it. We got him out. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate.
Swing.
Into the motion and the throw. The swing. A bunt.
Go Purple Team!
Yeah.
Got it. Quick toss to home
Go
plate.
Purple Team!
She's out of there. We've shut them down in this inning. Halfway through the inning now. The Royals are winning this one. Up by 7. Maria Luna up to bat. With nobody out.
Don't underestimate the power of pink.
Swing! Hey, batter. The target goes up and
You're gonna
delivers.
strike out right here.
Hey,
Wow.
batter.
I've seen tougher looking players in my ballet.
We want a batter,
The stretch.
not a broken
Hey,
ladder.
batter. High and inside.
Hey,
And the count is 2-0.
Swing.
We want a batter, not a
Hey,
broken ladder. She
batter.
set, she
Swing.
delivers. And drove one deep.
Oh! Oh! Hey, that was really close.
Lays it
Do
off
it
the wall.
again.
The runner is safe on second. Into second with a standing double.
That had double written all over it, Sonny.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Arlene Perez comes to the plate. They have a runner
You're gonna
on
strike
second.
out right
no
here. I
out.
can
Swing.
tell.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey,
Target
batter,
goes
batter.
up. She delivers.
Swing.
Outside. 1-0. Hey, batter.
You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Quick hit. And the throw.
Swing.
Ball two.
Swing. You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Hey, batter.
Makes the stretch.
And
Whip.
the throw. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller.
Oh!
Brenda Markert steps up.
I feel a hit coming, Sonny.
Hey,
Runners
batter.
on first and
third.
Hey,
batter.
Hey, batter.
From the
We
windup
want a
and
batter,
the throw.
not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter.
That's
The steal.
Let's go Blue!
A bold move by the manager, Sonny.
They got another one. That's the kind of
Hey,
hustling
that
I
was
like
really
to
cool.
see.
Do it again.
They have a runner on second.
We want a
with
batter,
nobody out.
not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter. Whiff. She's ready. The pitch.
Swing.
That was ball one.
Hey, batter.
Hey, batter. Whiff. She's set.
Hey,
The
batter,
1-1
batter.
You're gonna strike out right here. I
Ball
can tell.
Hey, batter.
Hey, batter.
Now pitching.
Hey, batter.
According to the team
Swing.
press guide, when she's not pitching, this girl likes to ride motorcycles.
I've
You
seen
go,
tougher
girl.
looking players
The
in my ballet.
swing. The throw. Swinging. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. Adrian McGurk comes to the plate. Runners on first and second.
Eye in the
with
ball,
nobody
okay?
out.
'Cause you might miss it.
Hey, batter. The windup.
Hey, batter.
To left. And it goes foul. Runners on first and
Swing.
second. No outs. Swing. Hey, batter. And the throw.
Oh!
Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. And the runner is safe.
I don't know what happened there. I thought it was there.
Jim Tomey comes to bat.
This
We
one's
want
going
a
out.
batter, not a broken ladder. Swing. Hey,
From the windup
batter. And the offering.
Hey, batter, batter,
Looked
batter.
like a good pitch to me.
So
Swing! No outs. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Swing!
She's set. Pitch on the
Swing!
way.
Swing!
Strike! Shouldn't have
We
pulled the
want
trigger
a
on that
batter,
one.
not a broken ladder.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
the stretch
So
and
wing! And drove one deep. He's out. Tags first. And the runner tags.
Hey, that was really cool.
It's all
Do it
about
again.
the clutch hitting, Sonny.
Cheryl Reynolds steps up.
I feel a hit coming, Sonny.
We want a
Runners on
batter,
first
not
and
a
wing.
broken
One out.
ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
So wing. Here's the motion.
So
Throws it.
wing.
Steer right.
So wing. And the count is 0-1.
Oh, 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 oh.
So wing. Into the motion and delivers.
Oh, oh,
Swing.
oh, oh, oh.
Grounder to short. Sent them scrambling. And the runner scores.
Hey there, good job with
That's the way to
fielding.
get things done.
PJ Sharif steps up to bat.
I wouldn't want to meet this
Hey,
kid in the
batter,
dark
batter,
alley.
batter.
I wouldn't
Hey,
want to
batter,
meet him in the
batter,
light
batter.
alley neither.
So wing.
Alleys are scary.
You're gonna strike out
Runners
right
on
here.
first
I
and
can
second.
tell.
One out. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, batter,
Here's the
batter.
windup. She delivers.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Grounded into center field. That's a slow roller. And he comes in to score. That's the way to get things done. She's running out of options.
Let's go, Blue.
Amanda Hellerman steps up.
We want a batter,
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder.
You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Hey,
The
batter, batter,
target goes
batter.
up, cuts to the
We
plate.
want a batter,
Strike
not a
one.
broken ladder.
Gotta swing at the right
Whip.
time to hit the ball.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Because you might miss it.
We want a batter,
first
not a
pitch.
broken
The
ladder.
delivery.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
And there are runners at
Hey,
second and
batter,
third.
batter, batter.
One out. So wing.
Hey, batter, batter,
Run the
batter.
stretch.
We want a
Cuts to the
batter,
plate.
not a broken
Tie.
ladder.
Ball
So
one.
wing.
And the count is 1 and 2.
looking players in my ballet.
So wing. Hey,
The
batter,
stretch.
batter, batter.
The
So
1-2
wing.
Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. Hot between bases. And her speed produces another
Let's go,
run.
Blue.
You can never have too many runs in this league,
Hey, that
Sonny.
was really cool. Do it again.
Horace Young steps up to bat. Runners on first and second.
We want
One
a
out.
batter, not a broken ladder.
So wing.
So wing. So
From the
wing.
windup, here's the pitch.
Strike.
And the count
Hey,
is
batter,
0-1.
batter, batter. We want a batter, not a
From
broken
the
ladder.
windup and
So
delivers.
wing.
That
So
was a ball.
wing. So wing.
You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Ready
Whip.
now? Throws it.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Foul.
Whiff.
I've seen tougher looking players in
We
my
want a
ballet.
batter, not a
And
broken
delivers.
ladder.
And drove one deep. That one's going away back. Round rule double. He scores! Going for 2 bases and makes it easily. Maria Luna up to bat. Maria loves pink, and when it's her team color, she's a terror out there.
Oh, oh.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
From the stretch.
We
Cuts to
want
the
a
plate.
batter, not a broken
Ground ball
ladder.
up the first baseline. That one took a chunk out of the ground. And there are runners
We
at
want a
second and
batter,
third.
not a broken
One out.
ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
So wing.
We want a batter,
She's
not
set
a broken
and
ladder.
delivers.
We want a
Swing.
batter, not a broken ladder.
0 seen tougher looking
Hey,
players.
batter! We want... Hey, batter!
I've seen tougher looking
From the
players.
stretch.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
And there are runners at second and
I've seen
third.
tougher
One
looking
out.
players in
Hey,
the
batter!
ballet.
Hey, batter! We want a
Into the
batter,
motion,
not a
eye in the
broken
ball too
ladder.
fast, you might miss it. Smack one into right center field. Let's go Blue!
That'd be a ground rule double. And they've scratched out another run. Vinny the Goot, loving that. Into second with a standing double. And the runner scores. Now that's defense, Sonny.
Arlene Perez steps up.
Whiff. Hey, batter! We want a batter,
And the
not a
throw.
broken ladder.
Sliced it.
Whiff.
We have a runner on second. One out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing.
The strike.
We want a
And the
batter,
throw.
not a broken ladder.
To left. And it's foul.
So wing. Hey, batter!
Oh,
He's ready
oh,
now.
oh,
Wing.
throws it. That was a ball.
So wing. Hey, batter! We want a batter,
stretch.
not
So
a broken
wing.
ladder.
That was a ball.
So wing. So wing. Hey, batter! We want a batter,
Into the
not
motion.
a broken
You're gonna
ladder.
strike out right here. That
So
is
wow.
three. They have a runner on
Hey,
second.
batter!
One out.
I've seen tougher looking
Hey,
players in the
batter!
ballet.
From the windup.
So
and the delivery.
wing.
A blooper in foul
So
territory.
wing.
I've seen tougher looking
We
players
want
in
a
the
batter,
ballet.
not a broken ladder. Hey, batter!
Here's the motion.
Wing.
And the pitch. Grounder to short. That's a slow roller. Score!
That's the way to get things done.
Brenda Markart steps up.
This kid's one tough cookie,
So
Sonny.
wing! You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Hey,
From the windup.
batter!
Fires.
We want a
Ball
batter,
one.
not
Looks
a
like
broken
we got a
ladder.
little
So
control
wing. The runner goes. This team likes to run, Sonny.
Makes it. Safe on second. They have a
Hey,
runner on
batter,
second.
batter,
One
batter.
out. Keep your eye on the ball, okay? 'Cause
Whip.
you might miss it.
He sacks
Whip.
and delivers. So wing.
Foul ball. Keep your eye on the ball, okay? 'Cause you might miss it.
So wing. Hey, batter!
From the
Hey,
window.
batter!
The one
I've
hit.
seen tougher looking players in the
Foul
ballet
ball.
class.
1 and 2.
We want a batter.
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken ladder. Hey, batter!
He comes center.
We
The
want a
1-2
batter,
pitch.
not a broken ladder.
Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Oh, oh!
Hey,
They have a runner on second.
batter!
One out.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hey,
ladder.
From the windup. The 1-2
Hey,
pitch.
batter!
And drove one deep. Plays it off the wall. Let's go Blue!
And the runner scores. That's what you call a momentum shifter. And makes it to third.
She's out. Adrian McGurk steps up. 2 outs.
So wing. So wing.
From the windup.
Hey,
And the offering.
batter! Hey, batter!
Chopper to third.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And he is safe. Jim Tomey comes to bat.
This Tomei kid is one of the best power
So
hitters in the game,
wing.
Sonny.
Runner
Hey,
on first. 2 outs.
Hey, batter!
Going out.
Hey, batter! We We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
I've seen tougher looking players in my ballet.
Into the motion.
We want a
Throws it.
batter,
So
not a broken
wing.
ladder.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swing.
Here's
Hey,
the one
batter,
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 and
batter.
delivers. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Foul ball. And the count is 2-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
We want a batter,
Wind up.
not a broken
The 2-1
ladder.
pitch. Ball
We
3.
want a batter,
And the count
not a
is
broken
3-1.
ladder.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Reset. The
So
3-1
wing.
Strike.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Keep your eye on the
From the
ball, okay?
windup.
Because you might
Hey,
raise 2
batter,
pitch.
batter, batter. So
Free
wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Cheryl Reynolds steps up to bat. Runners on first and second. 2
I've
outs.
seen
Tougher looking players in my
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
He throws
We
it.
want a batter,
Right.
not a broken
Looked like
ladder.
a good pitch to me.
Oh,
Hey,
and
batter, batter, batter. We want a batter,
So
not a
wing.
broken ladder. So
That was
wing.
ball 1. 1-1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Because you might miss it.
The target goes
Hey,
up.
batter,
The
batter,
1-1
batter.
pitch.
That was ball 2.
So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
The target goes up and the delivery.
We want a batter, not a
Hey,
broken
batter,
ladder.
batter, batter.
And it's curtains for her.
And the
Whip.
count is 2-2.
So wing. So wing.
He
We
winds
want a
the 2-2
batter,
pitch. You're gonna
not a
strike out me
broken
right here. I
ladder.
can tell.
Sent him scrambling.
Safe. He's caught in a pickle. Let's go, Blue! Got another one!
Like I always say,
Oh,
it's
oh,
better
oh,
to score than to not score.
PJ Sharif comes to the plate.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing.
Sets and
You're
delivers.
gonna
Strike out right here. I
Swing.
can tell. Grounder to short.
That'll keep you on your toes.
And the runner is safe. They got another one.
Like I always say, it's better to score than to not score.
Amanda Hellerman steps up to bat.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. So wing. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Ready now.
Batter, batter,
Here's the
batter. Hey,
That
batter,
was
batter,
ball
batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Now pitching.
I've seen tougher looking
Barbara
players in my
Jones.
ballet.
This
kid is dynamite. Her all-time strikeout
Hey,
high
batter,
is
batter,
18.
batter. From the
Hey,
windup,
batter, batter,
she
batter.
delivers. Oh.
You know, you can
So
throw your
wing.
back out swinging like that.
Runner is on first and
So
second.
wing.
2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
We want a batter, not a broken
She
ladder.
sets the 1-1 pitch. Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
And a foul ball.
So
Wing.
1-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter. We
The
want a
windup
batter,
and
not
the
a broken
delivery.
ladder.
Swung on. Just foul. 1-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay?
From
You
the
might
windup,
miss
hey, batter,
the
batter,
1-2
batter.
pitch. It's foul back.
Whip.
You're gonna strike out right here. I can tell.
Hey,
The
batter,
windup
batter,
and the
batter.
delivery. Swing. And it's an out. That's it for the third inning. 2 left on. The Royals are pasting them. Up by 19. Tina Herrera steps up to bat.
This girl looks like she's all business
Ooh.
out there.
Nobody out.
So wing.
Ready now?
Whip.
She delivers. Swing. Steer right.
here. Nasty.
We want a
Here's the
batter,
motion.
not
Pitch
a
on the
broken
way.
ladder.
A blooper in foul
So
territory.
wing.
Hey, batter, batter,
Makes the
batter.
stretch and
and the pit. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Easy play for her. Throws it to first, and she's safe. Amy Bostwick steps up to bat. I like this kid's batting stance. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
You
From the wind-up,
with.
throws it.
Low.
We want a
Ball
batter,
one.
not a broken ladder.
Whip.
She kicks. Pitch on the way. An undergrounder. My, oh my. All I can say is, I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah. He scoops it up. Straight to second.
Yeah. Go Purple Team.
He scored a run. Straight to second. She's out of there. Barbara Jones comes to the plate. This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch. One out.
Hey, batter, you need to chill.
We want a
Takes the
batter,
strike
not a
and
broken
delivers.
ladder. Batter. Jumper to third. He scoops it up. Fires across to first. Safe. Tosses
Hey,
it.
nice.
Uh-oh.
She's safe.
Go Purple Team.
Chucky Flinder steps up. The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is
Hey,
going
batter,
places.
batter.
They have a runner
Whip.
on second. One out.
Hit it here.
Takes the stretch
So
and the
wing.
delivery. Ground ball.
Go Purple Team.
And she grabs it. Chucks it to first. We got him out. Serena DeMonte steps up to bat. They have a runner on second.
Swing.
2 outs. Hey, batter. Into
I
the
think your
motion.
bat's
Pitch
gonna
on the
go
way.
in it.
Hey, batter.
Get your red hots.
Hey,
Takes the strike.
Fires. Another
Hey,
strike.
batter.
And the count is 0-2. So wing takes her stretch. Fires.
Hey,
Say goodbye to another hitter. Man, that's not even fair.
Swing.
Left one on second. The Royals are pasting them. Up by 18. Horace Young comes to the plate.
Hey, batter. We want a batter.
The target
not
goes
a
up.
broken
The delivery.
ladder.
Popped it up. And that's an out. Maria Luna up to bat.
Hello. I've seen tougher looking players in my
Hey,
ballet.
batter. She kicks, throws it. Eye in the ball, okay? Low
Hey,
and outside.
batter.
One out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Swing.
And the offering.
Swing.
Ball two.
Hey, batter.
Swing.
Whiff.
Hey,
Into the
batter.
motion.
Swing. That was ball 3.
Hey, batter. I've seen tougher looking players in my
Swing.
ballet class.
Whiff. Into the windup.
Hey,
Fires.
batter.
We want a batter, not a
Ground
broken
ball.
ladder. That's a slow roller. And she's safe. Arlene Perez steps up. Now this kid's got
You're gonna
style.
strike out right here. I
Runner
can
on
tell.
first.
We
One
want
out.
a batter, not a
Time
broken
out.
ladder. Hey, batter.
Hey, batter. Swing. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Swing.
Swung on. Popped it up. Safe at second. And it's out of play. And they've scratched out another run. That's what you call a momentum shifter. Brenda Markart steps up. This girl looks like she's
Hey,
all
batter.
business out there. They have a runner
We
on
want
second.
a batter,
Hey,
not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter.
We want a
Here's the
batter,
broken
strike out
ladder.
right here. I can tell.
Swing!
We want a batter,
Hey,
not
batter,
a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder.
Pitch on the way.
You're gonna strike out
A
right
swing.
here. I can tell.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hey,
ladder.
batter, batter,
The
batter. And the delivery. A swing.
Right.
Swing.
That's it for this kid.
Well,
You're gonna
they get
strike
an
out
E
right
for
here.
effort.
I can tell.
Adrian McGurk steps up. Swing!
Swing.
Here's the windup. The delivery.
We want a
That was
batter,
ball
not
one.
a broken ladder. Swing.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Cuts to the plate. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And he's out. That kid was out by a mile. And this inning is over. Left one on second. The Royals are pasting them. Up by 19. These players high five for cereal this morning. That's for sure. Here's a little fact for you. Former Major League Royal Freddie Patek, a height-impaired shortstop, once said he'd rather be the shortest player in the major leagues than the tallest in the minors. You tell him, Freddie.
Stan Olafson comes to the plate with nobody
We
else.
want a batter, not a broken
Swing.
ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Throws it
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
and makes a great catch.
Go,
That's an
football
out.
team.
Colin Clinker steps up to bat.
Whiff.
Hey, hey, hey.
From the windup,
can't
we
play.
want a
It's on the way.
batter, not a broken
Steer.
ladder. This kid's keeping it real. We want a
like a
batter,
hitter.
not a
One
broken
out.
ladder. Hey, batter, batter, batter. From the windup,
Hey,
pitch on
batter,
the
you
way.
better
With
be
swing.
on a strike.
You gotta mix it up in
Hey,
this
batter,
league to be
batter.
successful.
Make it like
And
a
it was a
carpenter
lefty.
and nail it.
Yikes. I'm
Hey,
glad I don't have to
batter,
hit that
batter.
one.
0-2.
Here's
Hey,
the motion.
batter, batter.
Fires. A swing. And another batter goes down. Ron Bourne steps up. They really need a hit here,
batter,
Sonny.
batter. Swing. We want a batter,
Hey,
not
batter,
a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder.
Get
Pitch
your
on
red
the way. Swings. Foul. 0-1. We want a batter, not a broken
Into the
ladder.
windup.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Swing. Steer right.
Get your red
You
hot.
gotta mix it up in this
you
league to
need
be
to
successful.
We want a
And the count
batter,
is
not a
0-2.
broken ladder.
Into the motion and
Hey,
the pitch.
batter, batter,
That was
We
ball
want
one.
a batter,
Make it
not
like
a
a
broken
carpenter and
ladder.
nail it.
Takes the stretch.
Throws
We
it.
want a
Ball
batter,
two.
not a broken
Hey,
ladder.
batter,
I think your bat's
From
got
the
a
windup.
hole in it. The pitch. That was ball three.
swing.
She's gotta be
Hey,
feeling the
hey.
pressure here.
You can't play.
She sat the 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. And the count is 3-2. Swing. She sat
Hey,
the
batter,
3-2
you
pitch.
need to chill.
And a foul ball. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Batter, batter, batter.
The target goes up, the 3-2 pitch. Swing! And drove one deep. Under it.
Nicely done.
That'd be a ground rule double. Gretchen Hasselhoff stepping up to the plate. Jibbo is a fairly strong runner
Get
and
your
doesn't
red
get
hot.
tired very easily.
We want a batter, not a broken
Here's the
ladder.
windup. Swing! Offering.
Whiff. Strike.
They have a runner
Swing.
on second. 2 outs.
Swing.
And the throw.
We
Low
want a
and away.
batter, not
Hey,
a broken
batter,
ladder. We want a batter, not a broken
Swing.
ladder.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the motion. Cuts to the
Hey,
plate. Batter, batter, batter. An unforgettable undergrounder.
out.
It's like you gotta have ESP to know where
Let's
that
go.
thing's gonna pop up. And that one bounces over for a ground rule double.
Aw.
Scores another run. Tina Herrera steps up to bat. I like this kid's batting stance.
We want a batter,
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
you need
ladder.
to chill.
The stretch and the delivery.
Swing.
Right. Whoa, what a
Get
pitch.
it here.
Left hook. We want a
gotta have a
batter,
good
not a
hook in
broken
this league,
ladder.
Sonny.
They
have a runner on
You
second.
have
Batter. The windup.
We want a
She
batter,
delivered.
not a broken
Swinging.
ladder.
Ground ball.
Go purple team.
She's got it. Straight to first. She's out.
Go
We
purple
shut them
team.
down in this inning. Halfway through the inning now. One left on. The Royals are pasting them. Up by 18. Jim Tomey comes to bat. No outs.
This one's going out.
Hey, batter.
We want a batter.
So
Here's
wing.
a broken ladder.
Pitch on the way.
That
Iron
was
ball.
okay, 'cause you
And
might
the
miss
count
it.
is
Batter.
1-0.
Hey,
Hey, batter. Hey, batter. From the windup.
Eye in the ball, okay?
throw.
We
That
want a
was a
batter,
ball.
not
On the
a
count,
broken
so
ladder.
wing. Hey, batter. Into the windup. Fires. That was a ball.
Looks like we got a
wing.
little control problem.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Oh.
She sat and delivered. So wing. The swing. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And that's an out.
That's a tough out, Sonny.
Cheryl Reynolds comes to the plate.
Let's see what this kid
Whip.
can do.
One
We
out.
want a batter, not a broken
You're gonna
ladder.
strike out right here. I can tell.
Here's the windup.
wing.
And delivers. A swing. Strike one.
Whiff.
We want a batter.
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
batter,
ladder.
batter. We want a batter,
She's
not
ready
a
to
broken
wing.
ladder.
Ground ball. Sent them scrambling. PJ Cherie steps up.
So wing. Hey, batter.
You're gonna
The
strike out
windup.
right here. I
And the
can
offering.
tell.
Hey,
batter.
We want a batter, not
Break
a broken
to it.
ladder.
I don't know what happened there.
Leaving
I thought
on
it was
the edge.
there.
Makes it. Safe on second.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey,
She's ready. Throws it.
Keep your eye on the
Ball
ball, okay?
one.
Because you might miss
So
it.
wing. We want a batter, not
Hey,
a broken ladder.
The windup.
We want
Pitch
a
on the way.
batter, not a broken
Swing.
ladder.
Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And he is safe. Lost her footing. Caught between bases.
I don't know what happened there. I thought it was there. Let's go blue.
And it goes out of play.
Ah.
Runners take two bases. And they've scratched out another run.
That's what you call a momentum shifter.
Amanda Hellerman steps up to bat. I like this kid's batting stance.
We want a batter,
So
not a
wing.
broken
We have a
We
ladder.
runner
want a batter,
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
batter,
ladder. Hey, batter.
The stretch.
Oh,
Pitch
yeah.
on the way. Ball one.
So
Bueno.
wing. So wing. So wing.
Into the
Oh,
motion
oh,
and
oh.
the delivery.
So wing.
We want
What
a
is she
batter,
We want a
not
batter,
broken
not a
ladder.
broken ladder. Hey, batter. So wing.
From the windup. The 1-1
Hey,
pitch.
batter.
To left. And it's foul. Tripped and fell.
So wing. Hey,
The windup. The 1-2 pitch. And that's an out. That was a rope toward the hole. Horace Young steps up to bat.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? 'Cause
So
you might
wing.
miss it.
We want a batter, not
The
a broken
windup. Here's the
ladder.
pitch. A swing. Drilled it into left field. And it's out of play. Maria Luna up to bat.
Maria has a cat named LaRue that she loves to dress up for tea parties.
They have a runner on second.
We
Two
want a
outs.
batter,
Hey,
not a
batter,
broken
batter.
ladder. Power of pink.
Hey, batter. We want
Into
a
the
batter,
windup.
not a
Here's the
broken
pitch.
ladder.
keep you on your toes.
And he is safe. Arlene Perez steps up.
Swing! Hey, batter!
Oh!
The target goes up.
We want a batter!
That's
not
right,
a ball.
batter!
Race to steal!
Living on the edge.
He scores!
Vinny the Goose. Loving that.
They
Hey,
have a runner on
batter!
second. 2 outs.
Hey, batter! We want a batter,
The target
not a
goes
broken
up.
ladder.
Okay, 'cause you might miss
Hey,
the ball.
batter! We want a batter, not a broken ladder. So wing. We want a
Ready now?
batter,
Look
not
good.
a broken
Hey,
ladder.
batter!
We want a batter,
And the
not
count
a broken
is
ladder.
batter.
So wing. We want a batter, not a
The
broken
target goes
ladder.
up. Pitch on the way. Back toward the outfield.
That one's going way back.
And they've stretched out another run.
It's all about
Hey
the
there, good job
flexibility,
for
Sonny.
fielding. Would you believe it? A triple.
Whoa, I thought maybe we had an inside the park home run there for a minute.
Brenda Markart steps up. That kid's waving that bat around like it was a
Swing.
toothpick.
Hey,
Runner on
batter,
third.
we
Batter.
want a
2 outs.
batter, not a
You're gonna
broken
strike out
ladder.
right here. I can tell. Chucky Flinder.
This boy
We
can
want
flat
a
out pitch, Sonny.
batter,
And
not
I
a
hear he can bake a
winner.
mean sweet potato pie, too. Hey,
He's
batter,
ready
batter,
now.
batter.
And the offering. That
Hey,
was ball
batter,
one.
batter, batter.
1-0.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Here's the windup
So
and the
wing.
offering. Just foul. And the count is 1-1. The target goes up. The 1-1.
We want a batter, not a
That's
broken
a foul.
ladder.
1-2.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Whiff.
We want a
Set
batter,
and
not a
deliver.
broken ladder.
That was ball 2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready
You're gonna
now.
strike out
And
right
the
here.
hit. I can
We
tell.
want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Chopper to third.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Let's go blue. Score.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about.
And the runner is safe. On her way in with a double.
That was a double all the way, Sonny.
Adrian McGurk comes to the plate. They have a runner on second.
We
2
want a
outs.
batter, not a broken ladder. So wing.
Into the motion and the
Hey,
throw.
batter, batter, batter.
Chopper to third.
Sent them scrambling.
Jim Tomey comes to bat.
This one's going
Hey,
out.
batter, batter, batter. So wing.
Keep your eye on the ball, okay? Because
He
you might
winds.
miss it. Throws
We
it.
want a batter, not a broken
That's
ladder.
why. Let's go blue! Cheryl Reynolds steps up to bat. Bases loaded. 2 outs.
Hey, batter, batter, batter. We want a batter, not
The
a broken
stress.
ladder.
Hey, batter, batter,
batter.
Strike!
We want a batter, not
You're
a
gonna
broken
strike out
ladder.
right here. I can
So
tell.
wing. So
He's
wing.
ready now. Throws it.
We want a batter,
Swings.
not a broken
A
ladder.
whipper in both
Hey,
territories.
batter, batter, batter.
0-2. Oh.
We want a batter, not a
He
broken
comes
ladder.
out and delivers.
Not a
Hey,
broken
batter,
ladder. So wing. We want a batter, not a broken ladder. We want a batter,
Takes the
not a
strike.
broken
Pitch
ladder.
on the way.
We
That
want
was
a
ball
batter,
2.
not a
Hey,
broken
batter,
ladder.
batter,
Whiff. Hey, batter,
Into
batter,
the motion
batter.
and the delivery. You're gonna strike out right here.
I
I
can
can
tell.
tell. 2-2.
So wing. We want a batter,
Right.
not a broken
Swing.
ladder.
So
Wing.
Hit to deep right field. Way to base.
misses
Oh, do it
and
again.
makes it easily. He scores. That's what you call a momentum shifter. And they've stretched out another run. That's what you
Let's
call
go,
a
go.
momentum shifter.
This is quite a predicament.
Makes it safe on second. They got another one.
PJ Sharif steps up to bat.
This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there. Swing! Swing!
From the
Hey,
windup.
batter,
And the
batter. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Oh, I thought maybe, but then no. Amanda Hellerman comes to the plate.
A hit
We
here would
want
be
a
nice.
batter, not a
Runners
broken
on first and
ladder.
second. 2 outs. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Hey, batter,
He
batter,
throws it. Strike one. That's what I call a
Hey,
whip.
batter, batter,
And the
batter.
count
Hey,
is
batter,
0-1.
batter,
Whiff. Into the
Hey,
windup
batter,
and the
batter,
pitch. Swinging. Strike 2. This kid's a good two-strike
We
hitter.
want a batter, not a broken ladder.
We want a batter,
Swing,
not a broken ladder.
Fires. We want a batter,
Batter,
not a
so
broken
wing.
ladder.
They get an E
So
for effort.
wing.
That'll end the inning. 2 left on. The Royals are ahead. Step back, cause these kids are on fire. Hot, hot, hot.
Amy Bostwick steps up.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Swing.
Hey, batter, you got a bee in your bonnet?
We
Takes
want a
first stretch
batter,
and
not
the
a
throw.
broken ladder.
There's a bunt.
We want a batter, not a broken
So
ladder.
wing.
We
Takes
want
the
a batter,
stretch and
not
the
a broken
hit.
ladder.
So wing. A long drive. Races to the ball and misses it. Goodbye, baseball.
Barbara Jones comes to the plate.
No outs.
Hey, batter, you need to chill.
From the windup.
We
Throws
want
it.
a batter,
Swings.
not a broken ladder.
Ground ball. He's got it. To first. Out.
Chucky Flinder comes to the plate.
This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny.
We want
One
a
out.
batter, not a broken ladder. Hey, batter,
The
batter,
target
batter.
goes up. The delivery.
Hey, batter, you need to chill.
And the count is 0-1.
Hey, batter, batter, batter.
Into the motion
Swing.
and delivers.
So
Swung on.
wing.
Looped up.
Go,
Makes the
Purple
leap.
team.
Up to make the catch. He's out.
Serena DeMonte steps up.
2 outs.
Hit it here.
Whiff.
Hey, batter, you
Into
got
the
a
windup
batter,
and
batter.
deliver.
We want a batter, not a broken
Hit
ladder.
it here.
0-1. Whiff.
We want a batter,
The
not a
stretch.
broken
Whiff. The
ladder.
delivery.
Get your red hots.
You gotta mix it up in
Whiff.
this league to be successful.
Swing.
Looks like a heater.
Hey,
It's a
batter,
fire
batter,
extinguisher.
swing.
Coach calls timeout. Now
Hey,
pitching.
batter, batter, batter. So wing.
He's out there to do one thing.
Hey, hey,
Get
hey.
batters out.
You can't play. So wing.
From the windup. And
Hey,
delivers.
batter, batter, batter.
Run her out. Somebody's
So
gonna need a
wing.
chiropractor. The Royals get a W today.
28-3.
Boy, are these kids excited. What a game. Tonight at the victory party, it's rumored that Ahmed and some of his cousins are going to bring their instruments and rock out. Despite that, the party should be a lot of fun. This is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch saying see you next time.
That's it for game 1. To recap on the stats, that was a really good game. It seems like, for at least for this game, the luck of shake and bake was on my side, because, as you guys saw, that was a really good game. Despite being that slow, Adrian was surprisingly consistent with getting on 5 out of 6 times and bringing in 2 RBIs and scoring 3 times. Man, that's honestly surprising for how slow he is. The only disappointment for this game would be Jim Tomey. Like, ugh, I just did not perform well with him at all. But Cheryl is obviously the MVP because, I mean, like, look at these stats. Also, shout out to Amanda Hellerman for that good of a pitching output. Although, honestly, that probably wasn't the best pitching output I've ever done. But with that out of the way, and with all that said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope stay tuned, or stay interested for Shake and Bake Game 2. I got lucky and got a really good team this time, but I may not get so lucky and I might get a bad team next time. You just never know with Shake and Bake. With that out of the way, I'll see you guys later. This is the CRK signing off. Goodbye.